everybody on the main screen. All right, part 2 of everything that is wrong with streaming. Sometimes it does happen. Ryan, whenever you're ready, 1, 2, 3, go. 16 and 104. Hi guys, welcome back.
Little technical difficulties.
We had a power outage is what happened. You can thank little effort.
Yeah, we got BJ Lane and Robert up here still duking it out for 1-2. Robert's on the outside trying to overtake Dudley, and Dudley's going to slam the door on him coming out 3 and 4.
We're like 5 seconds ahead of you, I think. It happens. Dudley out front, 99 in second. Jones is going to be in third. I'm dead last, which is cool. We're good. We're good. I wanted to be here. And also, I think I smacked the wall. There's your update from me. But like Mike Logsdon running the 14th spot up, starting in the back. But watching for the 1-2. 1-2 is going to be trying to move forward and put some time, energy, and effort in again. This is about the long track. Side by side, Stallone and the 91 of Joe Flack, the Flash, getting around into as used to they really duked it out all night. 91 and 34. Into each other a little bit. We had a great battle. We have great battles up front. There were good battles as we were at this racetrack all night last night.
Yeah, if you go, even if you go back to, 5th place to where Scott is, they got 5 trucks back there that you could throw a blanket over them, and just, they weren't given a lot, or, they were just taking almost every position they could, which, one thing we didn't bring up is, maybe you did, I didn't hear you, but they have a fast repair, and it's amazing to see for a fast repair, and they still do this many laps green flag. It's awesome.
I know that the field may only have 14 or 15 drivers in here, but it's daytime week. A lot of people were off this week, and they run about 22 to 26 drivers normally. We'll see a few fresh faces in next week. Those who are out there watching it, we put the link in the Discord. Apologies about issues. When it rains, but one of the things that I will say is it was in one of the previous comments that we just had. This league does have a cap of $2,500 rating, which can be good. I'm not a fan of caps. I'm more of a fan of limiting the race to have a certain amount of tires, a certain fuel load. Make sure it has 100% fuel. Put the engine, rack them, stack them, and do it all over again. And try to follow the benefit of having a league. I'm not a fan of I-rating caps, but I understand.
Sometimes you gotta do it. If you get just an alien out there like a James Pierce on road courses, that's kind of when you want to kind of implement a rule like that. You just get too many people, in the league that drop out as the season goes, just because they're always fighting for second place. So from that aspect, I understand.
Yeah, I understand caps. I do. I don't have to agree with you, but I get it. I'm not.
Two of our drivers from Chop Shop just joined in here too.
Yeah, I'm not a cap guy. I'm not active cap yet. Got him in 2258. Rusty Robinson, 1942. What was the second highest high-rated driver? 1981. Look at that. That goes to show that I-rating doesn't matter.
Famous words from Church. He hates I-rating.
Yeah, but, the higher your I-rating, the more fake stuff that iRacing gives you. No, I'm totally kidding. It doesn't happen that way. The higher your I-rating, the more that you've put in. That's pretty much the way it is. You put the time and the energy and the effort into try to work on it. But the one thing that I was saying it last night, and one thing Douglas does really well here is he's good at driving on the limit of his truck. And the one thing that I did not do last night was try to drive in the limit of my truck. I tried to just let it roll out and watch what people were doing so that way I didn't impact the race. And that can bite you. That really can. That's one of the things about racing that you kind of have to change your mentality about, especially with iRacing. You need to race your own race and stop worrying about everybody else out there. Hey, I understand that we're in the super speedway week right now. But you can't control what everybody else is doing. I hear the hold your line comments so much. Not toward me, but about other drivers, and I'm like, they are holding their line. It's trying to match that line. That's the most difficult portion of it. How about that 99?
That's what you get. He's on the move. DJ is on the move. That 4, though. Daniel Lyle is making the top line work.
So one of the things about Chicagoland that's actually amazing that I see is the high line on this racetrack becomes the preferred race line, especially as you wear the 4 onto the back of the 99. It's free where the 99 is and continues to drive into the corner. 99 run to the bottom side of the race line, over the high side. This is how I win at Chicagoland, whatever I do win Chicagoland, because I can get myself just to that corner. If you can get yourself to the outside and make the passes on the outside, or get a run like the Core's doing here and pull a third lane, light up before the 99, put dirty air on it like that. That's how you can run this racetrack. But right now, the 99 will drop down. It'll be neck and neck for second, allowing Dudley to kind of just step away from them.
You know, that's kind of, it's weird, and it's part of a strategy, you know. Sometimes, you know, as the tires wear down, your truck's going to get loose. And sometimes when you get behind another truck and you get that dirty air, it'll tighten you up. So it actually benefits you at times. And then, you know, obviously, other times when you don't want to be tight, you're in the dirty air and you're kind of stuck dealing with it anyway.
Fastest driver on the racetrack is Rusty Robinson, under 32-second laps right now, 31.97 last lap for him. Really blinks out there. I think this time a 32.18. Daniel Lyle, 31.98 last time by. We're seeing 32 zeros. And again, we're seeing 32.5. The fall off from this racetrack, about a second over the course of this race line right now. We'll see some of the drivers run their best laps in a 31.1. Some go 3 right now. We'll see some of the drivers also run. Again, I'm going back to the 34 and the 3 here. These two were around each other all night, and continuously showing that they are around each other all night. Going 3 for the 3, but here comes Stallone in the Toyota 3 down the bottom 3.
Yeah, and I'm still up here watching BJ Lane sitting in that third spot. If you remember, he was all the way up to Dudley, and he's fallen off quite a bit. I'm starting to wonder if he didn't burn up his tires.
31.92 faster than Dudley last time by. 31.89 faster than Lyle. And one of the things about Daniel Lyle that I'm seeing here for the 700 I-rated driver is the lap time is consistent enough to run the outside lane. Eddie Jones in fourth, and everybody in this league runs aggressive to their nature, which is kind of crazy to think. And we're seeing everybody be able to push and put themselves into a good segment. Somebody who just hit the wall, this guy, the 015. We won't talk about that.
Who let that guy in a truck?
I know, right? I remember when that happened. I was trying not to get Martin. And I smacked the wall, and I hit it hard, and I just let him go. I said, you know what? We're coming up on a green flag pit stop here pretty soon. We'll start sending it a little bit later. I think about that time I said, you know what? I haven't really sent it. I think this is when I realized I wasn't driving on the edge of the truck. Like Daniel Lyle right now into the lead.
Yeah, he's up there just on a tear, and he's going to give Dudley as much of it as he could possibly give him. And the 5 front trucks have broken away.
4 to the bottom side. Daniel trying to get around the 49. The 49 putting dirty air on the 4. Just trying to keep him at bay. But 4 gets into the throttle a little earlier into the corner. 49 free on the bottom. Trying to slam the door on the 4, not going to be able to do so. 4 to the outside. 49 side by side up the side draft's going to run side by side with the 4 in the corner. This is going to benefit the 4 though. Daniel Lyle up near the wall.
Yeah, and as he comes off, yeah, he's run. You know what? Dudley's so good about maintaining. He's going to keep maintaining right where he's at. He's going to make the 4 run harder than he wants to. And, you know, that's going to bite the 4 later on, I think, you know, on the right side tires.
35 and 104. Battle in the back. But like Mike and I having fun back here. Yep. Look at that 015. I think Mike was coming to pit road. He was.
Yeah, he had enough playing with you, huh?
Bobby Lane moving up as well. Drops him back. They had took an EOL. That's one of the things. Here's the thing about Scott Kazanave as well. Scott won at Dover, and so took an EOL in this race. He qualified 5th, and he's running qualifying right now. And he will be coming back around now. We're 13, 14 laps away from the competition caution or the stage break here. Kazanave has mentioned Benny Jones and actually putting some effort into this as well, and right there in tow, doing a phenomenal job.
And BJ Lane sitting in 3rd, caught back up to Daniel Lyle. It's like he just hit a second wind, or you know, maybe he was just kind of waiting until we were a little closer to stage, start romping on it, cool those tires off, and then get back into it. I
remember the conversation. He was like, "I got 2 free." And everybody said, "Well, stop driving so hard." Did a great job though. 99 trying to catch up with the 4. Here comes David. It's around Benny Jones, so that's one spot traditionally gained. But he started at the tail end of the field. Don't count out one more driver here. The 02 side by. Oh man, drivers get into each other back here. That's William Martin. And I think it was Joe Flack. It was. So here's what happened here. I'm backing up. I'm rewinding. We're still on 38. Here's the contact right here. So the 02 makes a great pass here. He was trying to get to the inside. I mean, fast forward. So lap 38 coming around. There's the 91. He's up on the high side. It comes down, touches the 02. 07 right with there as well. The 91, I think, was trying to come to pit road and try to get himself down. The 2 down on the bottom side. This is something that we were talking about it last night. Whoa! And I almost get into the 91 there. But I go around, I take the pass on the 2 and the 91. They could have thrown a caution here, but I don't think. I think not having a caution was the right idea. So, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Bear with me, folks. I gotta reset. Here's your commercial.
That 2 truck took a lick.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I'm resetting, folks. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a moment. Heart commercials coming up.
For adventure, for climbing, for splashing, for premium, for capable. The GMC AT4 lineup, premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC.
Oh man, how about them apples? You know, sometimes I did the one thing you're not supposed to do.
It hit live, didn't it?
I hit live. I sure did. I hit the live button on a replay, folks. That is never a good idea, just so you know. These things do happen. But, you know, part 2 of 94,000. That's Refresh SDK for you folks out there so you can see it. So, you know, it was... thank you. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let's go on with Joe Flack here. So I think in this, and because they kept moving forward, and this happens with police all the time, where you see a two-car incident, the drivers are able to continue moving forward, even though there's more bumping and banging afterwards. You know, if iRacing doesn't throw the caution, throw the caution. So I'm back on lap 36. We're following along with the 91 because I had to fix some stuff here. So mass apologize. Dudley out front, 37 being completed right now. 91 across 1 and 2. Here's the run that the 91 had here, but also behind him, Greg Langford and the 02 were digging really hard here. I'll tell you what, I was talking about Bobby Joe and the late run he had. He finally starts turning it on for the end of this run and says, no, I'll get some time here. And that's exactly what he did. All right, 38. Here's where it happened. Goes Black. Up on the high side of the wall. Gets loose, comes down, touches the 02. Up on the wall, 07 there. 07 clears, and there's the 2 of William Martin. Both of the drivers continue to move forward. Pit road is right there. There is a fast repair. And I try to avoid what's happening there. So both of these drivers can come to pit road right now. And they would need to anyway for fuel. And that is kind of the way it goes. All right. So that's where we're at. Where's Dudley for you?
Well, I'm actually on Fleck, so I was trying to catch up to you.
Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to go lap 39. And we're going to...
Dudley's right at the start finish.
And double click. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, click. Ta-da! That's how we get in sync on a replay, folks. Anyway.
All is good.
Everything's better. Dudley out front, Lyle in second, Lane in third. Coming around here, he's going to have a big run onto the inside of the 99. The 45 laps is pretty much the max on fuel that you can get over these trucks. I didn't hear or see anybody trying to clutch it in to try to save.
That actually is surprising to me. You'd think somebody would be on a fuel strategy like that. So that's kind of, I mean, with a small field, I guess you can't expect that totally. Well, you should have done it.
I was going to, but I didn't. I was just trying to run. I just wanted to run. That was it. It was pretty nice and easy. No, this is last night's league. SDK had the servers down in the Midwest, actually, which impacted all of the United States. So SDK Gaming was down last night on their end. But we didn't have any overlays. So this is last night's league. My Sunday leagues are normally the super late model series for Chop Shop. They're off this week because of Daytona. And then Sunday nights, we have a new league starting up. It's called the Spring Madness. It's going to begin here at the beginning of March. There's a dirt series that we're going to be calling. They have a huge prize pool that we're going to be working on here very soon. I'm pretty excited about that. We were calling the 802 Cup Series. They should be. I think there's some. I don't know who they're with right now, but they're off with another broadcaster and they're enjoying themselves. So pretty happy about continuing to move on and have the future of Fig Esports be what it is. Dudley out front, pays it Abe, trying to close in 2.6. BJ Lane still holding on to third. Green flag pit stops happening. Daniel Lyle's still alone trying to come in. I think Lyle is actually in on pit road right now.
Yeah, and everybody's just really spread out right now. I mean, you got a few drivers there near each other, but for the most part, it's pretty much follow the leader. You know, I think everybody's trying to be as conservative as they can. You know, and right now their tires are hot, so they're just trying to manage and keep that truck in one piece and make it to the stage.
Heart to heart out there. Thank you very much, folks. I appreciate you. This was a great race. It was a ton of fun. We enjoyed the race last night. Right now, this is part 2 because I had a power outage right in the middle of a great portion of the race too, and we going do everything. Benny Jones at the pit road. Robert Bones Peters comes to pit road as well. And your top 10 all shaken up. Daniel Lyle coming around off the pit road. Will be back up into the field, 44 of 104. Dudley to pit road.
BJ Lane enters it sideways. A little too much rear brake in there.
Oh, Bobby Joe? Yeah. Here comes that weird guy to pit road. Pretty much everybody. BJ Lane coming around, 45 of 104. Tires and fuel for pretty much everybody. I will tell you that I did not take tires. I don't take tires until the next. Whoa, baby. 99. Yeah, he does slide in. BJ Lane down in. I'm on 45 of 104. Hopefully, put off pit road. It'll make this work. Are we a lap behind? Who knows?
Yeah, I'm sitting on 46. I'm just a smidge ahead of you.
Right now, BJ just hit his pit stall. Right side's going up. Dudley coming around is going to take back over the lead here. Should take back over the lead. We'll see.
Let me know when he pulls out.
He just left pit road. Yeah. He's on the flat.
Centering track. Yep. Okay. We're good.
Hey, 47.
He avoided that huge mess in front of him too.
Some of the drivers not taking fuel. Some drivers not taking tires. Langford did not take tires. Took fuel only. Dudley's fuel only as well. Eddie Jones trying to close in here. Hazenave with 4 laps to go on the stage. 37. His own fire. His 91 is going to be a lap or so down. Last driver on the lead lap is that weirdo. And Dudley. It's me. I'm calling myself a weirdo. It's okay. Best I really like, so appreciate you, my friend. Jones to second. This is something that was a good strategy, which is something that I thought was a good strategy, which is why I tried to do it. When I came to pit road, I took fuel only, and then of course I had 6 seconds of required. And if you're only going to run 4 or 5 laps to keep yourself in being competitive, it's okay to just take fuel only if you're going to run 4 or 5 laps. You shouldn't go a lap down, and even if you do, you'll be the lucky dog. So that'll be, or be able to figure that out and just try to do some kind of strategy. I also wanted an extra set of tires, which is why I get my Robert entered as well. Just leapfrog the field, give yourself a few extra seconds, and kind of do it that way. Hazenave coming around, has Salone behind. It's the top 5 as Logden. Bud Light Mike giving on 35, has a little bit fresher tire, will come around, or has a little bit older tire. But the stage will be thrown here in just a moment as you see Dudley press the bottom side.
Yeah, Bud Light Mike's up 11 spots. So what? I mean, that was a genius strategy to get up there.
Just to do it early. I mean, he's able to run out there with a fresher tire, and that'll be the stage for you. Dudley's going to win the stage. Lyle in second, and the 0th caution comes out. First caution of the entire race, right there. That's worry. Awesome. Don't worry. There's more.
You're supposed to be like, but wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
I don't have the deep pitched voice like you do, so it wouldn't sound good. Ain't even gonna try it.
You just got to use your diaphragm when you do that. And don't use your throat. You use your diaphragm. You go, bud, wait. There's more.
I think it's all the beef jerky you've been eating.
Yeah. And I don't have any driver cams up today, but normally they sponsor that. BeefJerkyUnlimited.com, folks. That is our major sponsor for Signature Esports, and we appreciate Tommy D and what he does over there. New flavors. He has beef jerky chips. If you don't know what that is, it's literally beef jerky sliced as thin as a potato chip, and you eat it like a potato chip, and it's absolutely fantastic. Just saying. Also, check out, they've got new barbecue sauces, hot sauces as well inside their store if you want to visit them up in the old Michigan area. But I will tell you that I will always, hands down, say get out there. I think it's like $55. You get a big old sampler pack of, I think it's 5 different beef jerkies, and well worth it. Well worth your time, well worth your energy. They ship directly to you. BeefJerkyUnlimited.com. Tell them Signature sent you. Or call them on their store and say, hey, this guy on the internet says your stuff's really good.
What was his name? That guy.
Matt guy. We'll explain that story again. Benny Jones, your race leader, locks it in second, Lane in third. Has new tires and a lot of drivers staying out, trying to change their segment. Everybody else who came to pit road on 51, tires for Dudley. Hayes and Ave, I think, took right sides only. Fuel only for Ben Summerford. Daniel Lyle, tires and fuel. Tires and fuel for Stallone. Langford, tires and fuel. Bobby Joe, tires, fuel, a little extra on the damage repair. And this weirdo took tires and damage and fuel as well. And he says, we're going to send it. And that's pretty much, that was the idea. Lawson coming to pit road. Joe Flack looking for that lucky dog. He'll get it. I promise.
You think it's biased to root for Bobby Lane Jr. just because he has the mellow yellow on there?
No,
Surely not, right?
It's not biased. I do it.
Got to, right?
But Bobby Joe is awesome. He really is. Tony, thank you for the like, sir. Much love. That's
BJ's legitimate dad, right?
Yep.
That is cool to see a father-son duo out here doing iRacing.
And they're running this league. They both run this league. So this is, they've had some growing pains, but they're figuring it out. They were talking to me last night about possibly carrying over to another series another season, which I'm all for. And seeing what they want to do with it. I know that they talked about trying to secure the next season, which is going to be here. They're going to be recruiting very soon, folks. They're already recruiting. They want to grow the series, and they're accepting drivers, of course. But one of the things about Heart to Heart is that they are just. I like these guys because they're genuine. They don't argue with each other, and if they do, it's a civil argument. You know what I mean?
It's really like almost family oriented, all the way, all across the board.
Gotten to have the chance. Ryan's been able to sit in on conversations. He hears how they talk, and and I'm a fan of trying to make sure that what we do here is family oriented and friendly, and it's supposed to be content creation and streaming. All the cool stuff. Folks, also, big goal for Signature Esports. I mentioned it prior, but I'm going to mention it again in this one. We are on our way to creating a studio for Signature Esports. And so every donation, every sponsorship dollar now, everything that we bring in as far as money goes is going to open that up. So we have a stars goal that's massive. We're going to have a donation goal that's going to be massive. All of our subs, everything that we're doing. We want to be able to open up a place to bring all the esports enthusiasts in, all the gaming enthusiasts in, and be able to do more. All right, we're back at it. Green for the final stage. It's going to run 45 laps to the lap 100, but of course you can see 104 here. We do have a green-white checker at the end of the race. I can't hide that away from you. It is a 100-lap race, but I promise you won't be disappointed in the result.
Old Benny Jones in that 20 caught the rest of the field sleeping, didn't he?
He got to that restart zone and says, bye, Felicia.
He ended up
up that 015 to the inside of the 07. There's the second lane. And one thing I want to tell you is that Bobby Lane Jr., Bobby Joe, was ready to go racing.
Yeah, he was a man on a mission, and I mean it's definitely going to show as the laps wind down. And you know, it amazes me how some of these guys can go to the back, to the front, and navigate through everybody, because everybody was running a different line.
You see right here, you're on board me right here, but look in front of you. You got Bobby Joe in front of me. And you see I'm in the second lane here, trying to have a low line exit. Bobby Joe goes all the way to the bottom, clears to the back outside. DeLone's up here. But he kind of gets trapped. But don't count out Stallone. He has a great night. And has been really killing it right here. Bottom side, 3 wide here. Langford on the inside. Bobby Lane here on the high side, 3 wide, corner entry, corner exit. A lot of room, a lot of respect. 3 wide into turn 1 as we roll the corner. 02, 7, 015.
Also, I think it's worth saying that Signature did not tell these guys who he was in this race.
Yeah.
So they had no idea who this guy was.
I came out, turned it on at the end of this one. And this is where I probably should have said, okay, we made enough spots. Let's chill out. I didn't tell these guys I was out the race. A lot of them figured it out until the end, which is cool, which is what it's supposed to be. 4 to the outside. Daniel Lyle on the long run race pace goes to the outside of the 3. 3 to the inside. 4 tries to cross over. It's a little dicey there, a little free. 3 Peters on the outside. Here comes Casey.
Out of everybody on there, I didn't see anybody really utilizing as high as the 4 was all night long, and he was just making it work on his exits. I mean, he was just getting a huge run.
3 in front of me. I had an outbreak there. It's going to be side by side from the outside as well. Side by side into the corner. Big push to the 4 to the 3. 4 down to cross over. 15, 02 down with me. Here is this is where it gets dicey, folks.
Were you shaking?
No.
Ooh.
No.
Ouch.
That's where the caution will come out. And we're just going to back straight up to me. And the thought process here, which is what we explained last night. So we're just gonna go back to turn 3 here. And the 3 and I had a great conversation about it. Yeah, we're going to be turn 3. We had a great conversation about it. A little far chase view here. This is why I say I try not to be an influence on people's races. I did not want to run all the way to the bottom because I knew that Bobby Joe behind me was going to. And the 3 was anticipating me being lower. It was a racing deal all day long. Okay. Right here. It's a racing deal all day long. I'm trying to stay here in that lane right there. Bobby Joe's going to run to the bottom. And just oof. You know.
Good thing there was a fast repair.
Well, I had to tow, so that put me 2 laps down. And, you know. And it took me forever to tow because the button wasn't working, you know.
Just got a world of hurt over in your household lately.
I did, you know, which is why we're trying to build a studio. we can take
dedicated everything.
Yeah, we can take it over to the and this is what I call it, folks. You're gonna see it. You're gonna walk across your screen. Yep. Where's he at? Where are you at, buddy? Is it not gonna work? It better. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. We had a power outage, and it was up earlier. We are under caution, of course. Second time, this one, because I was in the way. Yep. It was a real deal. Where's it at?
Trying not to influence a race that you influenced.
I did in a big way.
Dang it. That's racing, though. I mean, that's Chicagoland. This place is like a skating rink at times. And if you're not running a line that you haven't decided to run, then stuff like that happens.
You know, and that's part of it too. You know, you gotta make sure that you take care of every bit of it. You know what I mean? This is it right here, folks. The skill issue. That was it. You know, it was every bit of it. No, we just clean it up.
That's awesome.
Because that was my, you know, hold on. We're not even done yet. Hold on.
That is phenomenal.
Yep. Hold on. Oh, that didn't play for you. I'm so sorry, folks. Hold on. Yep, this is exactly it right here. Here you go. Yep, that one. Yep, hold on. We got more.
Fatality.
Yep, there's one. Hold on. We're not even done. There's one more for you. This is what I was saying inside the vehicle.
No, God!
Yep.
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yep, that was
Fatality.
it was all there.
Well, I obviously have the stream muted. Does it Mortal Kombat voice that or what?
Yeah, it sure does.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
It sure does. All right, caution's back out. We're getting ready to go back. I love that kid. I really do. All right, we're almost to. I think we're gonna be 2 to go here, and they have it. Lights are still on the pace car. I'm on 60.
64.
All right, let's go to. So Dudley's the leader. Let's we'll click on 65.
Go Dudley?
Yeah, we'll go Dudley. We'll click on 65.
Hold on here. Give me a second. Dudley, lap 65. All right, ready?
All right, I gotta pause it so we can do it. 65 at the line, right? And 1, and 2, and 3, and click. Ta-da! Simultaneously streaming. All right,
Mine messed up. I was on Bobby Joe, but it's still 65, so it should be okay, I think.
It's okay. You'll be a little ahead of it.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you gotta work with what you got, and this is what we got.
And today, this is what we have. Yeah, that was that's a true story.
Like you were saying earlier, it'd been so nice to do this last night. I'm 1000% agree.
Yeah. The last thing you want to do is have any of these issues. So, I do not own the rights to any of those songs. Those songs are owned and operated by all their individual portions of whoever they were. Because, let's just do it. Heart to Heart is sponsored, though, and they're sponsored by AlanTilleryAuto.com. Make sure you go to Alan Tillery for your shopping needs. Chevy, Buick, GMC, whatever you need. You need a new 2024 GMC Suburban. I encourage you to go to AlanTillery.com. Because they can knock it out of the park. Also, Buchanan Resorts, our little rescue right there, and their logo would normally pop up, but of course, SDK issues. Your lucky dog was William Martin, and Joe Flack is looking for that as well. Green Flag, we're back at it. Little Rescue, a not-for-profit organization focused on little reptiles up there in Canada. Make sure that you go to Little RES and the letter Q.net and check them out. Go donate to them. Also, if you want to donate to my cause, Mission 22 is all over Twitch. Please give them some. It's awesome. I love those guys. And they do a lot for everybody. How about Stallone?
Well, don't blink, but look at Bobby Lane in the O2 machine mellow yellow. He's starting to show a little life.
I said he was going to be there.
Stallone's still the coolest name in the league.
Rockstone. His real name is Rondo. his last name is Stallone. His parents are freaking awesome.
I mean, there's only one other name that could be cooler than that. That starts with Chuck and ends with a Morrison. Just saying.
I mean, so you see Dudley cross over the 34 there, forces the 34 to break up. But watch this, 2 and 3 wide here is the 49. Crosses over dirty air, but here comes the 20. 20 to the outside, Jones, big push from Daniel Lyle. Lyle up to the back of the 20. Lyle down to the 34, 4 bangs to the 34, 5, gets to the back of the 34, big turn. As now a caution will come out, and that's where I said, no, not again.
The 47 and the 3 also got into it, I think, trying to avoid it.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go there. This is
Ouch.
where, nowhere to go. And we can ride from my point of view. We'll see what you see here, folks. Right front. This is ahead of me. And so, little racing deal. The 5 of Rusty Robinson gets into right here. Just gets into the 34 of Rock Stallone there. And it happens. So, the impact of that, though, is right back here. I am running the
Barely
high side.
touched him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I am running the high side here to avoid the turn up, right? And you can only brake so much. That's exactly what happened. And there's nothing, and they're still getting a 3 gets into it on the bottom here. That's Bones here. To take a look, back up. Bones.
That's what you call emotional damage.
That's exactly right. There's the 3 down to the bottom side. Down to avoid. There's the 2. The 3 cuts across the nose of the 47. It wasn't braking. At a certain point, when you see people wrecking, you got to brake. The 3 gets on pit road. Will have to come to pit road. But you definitely have to brake, folks. You know, you have to get yourself out of those situations. And try to put yourself in. Oh, guess what I did again?
You went live.
I did.
That's all right.
Awesome.
We'll sink her.
It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, Arca braking doesn't work. You know, if the yellow comes out and you're flooring it to get around those guys, guess what? Let's just say you make it through it and you don't take any damage. iRacing's still going to put those guys back in front of you because it's wherever you were at when the yellow first flew.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that all the time. But no big deal. When you're in the zone, you're in the zone.
Gotta slow down. That's for darn sure. All right. What lap were we
Dudley?
on? Yeah, what lap were we on?
I'm on 70, but it's been playing since you were going through your replay. They're still under yellow.
Okay, so we'll go to 71. And then whenever you're ready. 1, 2, 3, click.
Sweet.
All right. So we're on 72.
Yep. Scott's showing his ugly mug in that 14 machine. I don't know if he's an ugly mug. That's just a common phrase I use. Don't take it personal, Scott. Don't beat me up. Take my lunch money.
Take it personal. Come on, Scott. Take it personal.
Please don't.
Please take it personal.
Allow me in their Discord again.
Wait, we're on. Okay, mine says 71.
Your tower.
Yeah.
iRacing's showing 72.
Where's Dudley at for you?
Going into turn 1 and 2, I believe, right behind the pace truck.
It's on the bottom. Okay, I'm speeding
Yep.
up. I'm speeding a little. There we go. How about now?
Right by the Miller light sign, just past it. Coming by pit road now. Pace truck ducks off.
That's where you're at?
Yep.
Hold on. We got to speed up. I got to speed up,
It
folks.
just went green. Just went green.
Yeah, I'm not green yet. I mean, it shows green up there, folks, but we're not green.
You let me know when they go green. I'll hit play.
All right. Pace truck diving off. Pace truck's off. Dudley into the restart zone. He takes off. Green.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Work with what you got, people. Work with what you got.
You know, if SDK was working last night, I do love SDK, folks. It is very intuitive. It's good software. The issue is Dudley, Kazanave to the bottom side as they roll in the 3. Putting in tow. As Kazanave tries to make the pass in the 49. We are 27 Loxton, of course, over the pit road here. We'll have. I think he had a black flag, and I think that's why he came to pit road. Here's Joe Flack. Trying to get back on the lead lap. Summerford coming to pit road. He had a black flag as well. Joe Flack coming down.
And Dudley did not pit, if you remember, so he's on older tires. So for him to actually be up there and still run with these guys is something else.
He had 20 laps on the tire, so everything was pretty leveled off. Pretty much everybody else came to pit road. Of course, I hit live, folks. We don't get to see that information. Had to restart SDK because this is a replay. And it kind of makes the difference. Heart-to-Heart is great lead, great folks. We appreciate him. Absolutely killing him. Buchanan Resort, go check him out if you want to book a Florida retreat. Not Florida, a Kentucky retreat if you're from Florida. The guy over here, Ryan went. You could very much go to Kentucky and stay on the lake over there. If you like the Lake of the Ozarks, you're gonna like Buchanan Resort. They will bring early, and you have to go to their website, BuchananResort.com, and to book now because my goodness. I was looking at their numbers for last season. They were busy.
That does not
20 to the outside of the 0-2. Bobby Lane Jr. Kazanave up 4 from the start of the race. Here comes the 49 back to the inside. Dudley battling back. Trying to do more.
And out back behind them, we got BJ Lane in that 99 working his way, trying to get past that Ford machine on the high side.
Lyle working that high side. Dudley to the lead, or trying to be to the lead. 17 different lead changes in the race, folks. That's a lot of lead changes. 20, Jones to the bottom side. 14 in the corner as well. Here comes the 0-2, Bobby Joe.
He's just sitting in that draft trying to get as much speed out of that 0-2 machine as he possibly can as he's going to work his way around Scott.
Kazanave to the outside of the 0-2. Luke's having a Langford in tow. Here comes the 99. To the inside of the 4. 4 up high. Down. Door bangs to 34 again. These two got into each other door to door all night long.
Do you think there's any beef between the two?
I don't think so. I just think that they were just, it's a situational thing. I think that the 34 was just in a spot that he just couldn't get away from the 4. 99 into the wall, out to the outside, 4 wide, back to 3, 34 up for the 07, 4 into the bump trap for the 07 as well, 3 wide into turn 1, 99 to the outside of the 14.
And at this point, the gloves are off with these guys. It's every man for himself. There ain't no helping anybody out. They're all chasing Dudley to try to get that first place.
25 laps to go here for one of the best races that they've had. They've had some good races. Dover was amazing last week. Margin of finish, 6/1000th of a second between Dudley and Kazanave. Kazanave, of course, the victor there. Got an EOL at the beginning of this race. And has driven himself back up. He did qualify 5th, but he has driven himself back up to the top level.
Does he get anything if he wins the race from winning last week to go into an EOL and winning this week? Points? Bragging rights, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I told him that if he won this race, he had to start a lap down. with an EOL. We got back-to-back wins. That's it.
That'd make it definitely interesting. The 02 looking on inside the 49, trying to get up, just get door to door with him and take as much air off of him as he possibly can, tighten him up, maybe get him to make a mistake. And as he has his kid behind him in the 99, BJ Lane, trying to follow him.
They got 101 problems. 2 out front, gonna lead a lap. Headed a lap led for the 02. There he goes. Bobby Joe leads a lap. Will slide in front of the 49. Drop down. Here comes the 99 on the inside. 99, 02. Here comes the 14. 02 trying to clear. 99 cross over 49. 02 still working the corner as Dudley tries to carry into a little portion of this race line. 14 of Kazanave in tow. 02 free in a little portion. That's the thing about that second lane. If you commit to the second lane, you are going to get free. You need to run the outside or the bottom.
Well, in that second lane, it's one of those things you have to stay out of it for so long, it feels like, before you can get back into it to avoid blowing those tires. They're going 3 wide, the 34, 20, and 4 as they come into 1 and 2.
4 to the out, or the 4 to the outside. 20. There's the 15. Or Daniel Lyle to the back bumper of the 14 again. Daniel Lyle in tow, trying to get a little bit more into that race line. BJ Lane to the bottom, trying to take the air off the 49. Draft heavy traffic. Gonna go to the advantage of the 49. 99 trying to go to the outside. 20 laps to go in today's race. Again, we have not had the green-white checkered yet. They do have 3 attempts at a green-white checkered in the series. 4 up into the wall. From Scott Kazanave puts the 4 up.
BJ got a little loose there and saved it.
34 rolling as well. Yeah, at this particular point, everybody's going for this.
You know, and Scott's just sitting back there in 4th, just trying to move forward, but everybody's everywhere at the time. He's just trying to pick his line, you know, at the time. And I mean, when it comes to this racetrack with as much speed as everybody got, you got to be extremely patient on when you decide to make that pass.
All the way to the bottom side of the racetrack to make it inconvenient for the 99, and does so. So the 99 has to back out on quarter entry, and so that Stallone doesn't get wrecked. Interesting take. I mean, you kind of got to push yourself where you can. Exactly what we're seeing here.
Well, and as you can see, you know, with everybody fighting with Dudley up there in the 49, just trying to get around him, it's allowed the rest of the field to catch up.
Right now, Bones is the last driver on the lead lap. Rusty Robinson, the last driver in the pack here, that is on the lead lap. Mike Logston is here. He's a couple of laps down. He's looking for that free pass. Dudley.
You know, he's going to make his truck 15 lanes wide if he can.
He's got a whole lot of pressure tire around him, too. That's what's insane about what's happening here. 4 to the outside of the 02. Trying to make the outside line as clean as possible. 4, 3. Holy cow. Daniel Lyle driving like he's got a pair, that's for sure. 02.
You know, he wasn't racing that 8 to 1.
49. For the back bumper to the 4-4, able to make that pass to the high side. Now trying to work on the 02. 02 in that second lane. Again, Bobby Joe just trying to do what he can here. And Dudley, finally his tires give out. Those old tires finally giving out here as the 4 tries to drop to the inside of the 02. 02 back on the outside, slides up into the 02, gets involved, bounces it off to the wall. The 02 comes down on the 02 again. Wow.
Oh my goodness. And here comes Scott. That's all that Scott needed to do, is those two to get into each other, race super hard just to be able to reel them back in and have a run.
The race line being competitive as always. Daniel Lyle now dropping back to 4th as Dudley has an opportunity.
Yeah, he's going to have to cool them tires off just to have a run at it. And the 4 and the 20 get into it. 20 hits the wall.
20 hard up into the wall. Benny Jones right here. I'm back here watching everybody. I'm just like, got you. Got you.
Please don't wreck it from me.
Yeah, me and Bones are back here just chilling. Yeah, we're good.
And Scott finally gets around Bobby Lane here for the lead, and Bobby Lane isn't going to give it to him freely though. He's going to fight back and try getting it back.
14 free, 0-2 to the bottom, way to the bottom. Oh, I reckon Logsdon, BJ Lane on the bottom side. Caution will come out as Bud Light Mike. Man.
This is exactly what Dudley wanted, though. This is going to give him a perfect opportunity to get them old tires and off and get those freshies put on.
We're rewinding here. So this is the 4 back to the inside of the 99 here. Let me chase this up. It's far to chase this one. So the 4's not done. He's trying to do what he can here. He does have back. Okay, there we go. He's into the wall. This is where he's into the wall. He's free. Daniel Lyle, very free here. 47. He just rides the bottom side of the race line. 99 into the corner. Or drifts up. Keeps drifting up. And just gets to the back of the 99. That's on the 4. Turns it sideways here. Joe Flack should be your lucky dog.
Yeah, Rusty Robinson had a perfect view of that as it happened. And they just kind of parted ways for him to keep that top line run. That was awesome by Rusty Robinson to stay out of that.
All right. Robinson in 5th here. Today's your race leader. Bobby Lane Jr. is going to be in 2nd. Dudley the 3rd. And tires? Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, 12 to go, right?
Yep.
Yeah, might as well put the freshes on. And I mean, I think, I can't remember. It's been a minute. You know better than I do because you raced it last night. I mean, when you get fresh tires, I mean, obviously when they're cold, you got to get them warmed up a little bit. But after that, I think you could stay, flat-footed for, a few laps here.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. You can run flat-footed on this track for 10 or 15 laps. The difference is where you run the line. I did not throughout the race line. I would rather run my first 5 or 10 laps, a couple of tenths off the pace, to be able to run a half a tenth faster for 20 laps later. So
right.
That's, backing up the corners are huge. And right here is where I'm like, listen here, Bobby Joe, you could have went to pit road. He's like, I only had left side tires to give. And I was like, I don't care.
Hey, some tires are better than no tires.
Stallone stayed out too, and I was like,
Why?
could have had one of my laps back.
It's always frustrating when you're trying to, stay out and get the wave around, and then you get 2 or 3 drivers to stay out, and you're like, no.
That's okay. I mean, Joe got the lucky dog here, and he was deserving of it too. He had a rough race in the beginning, and he was caught up in my little conundrum as well. So to see him be back on the lead lap, I was pretty happy about that.
These guys race super good. I love this league.
Bones up to 3rd here. He had a lot of competition going on out there. So right now we got Bobby Lane Jr. stayed out, Malone stayed out, Bones stayed out, Daniel Lyle stayed out, BJ Lane stayed out. Hazenade has new tires. Robinson has new tires. Dudley has new tires. Langford has new tires. Eddie Jones has new tires. Now, Hazenade had right sides only. He still wanted to be out front of Dudley, and this is where that can become an issue.
Almost makes you wonder what's going through Bobby Joe's head, knowing how many people got fresh tires behind him with X amount of laps to go.
Penguin, hello there to you as well. Did that play? I didn't hear it play. Did it play for you? Did it play on the stream?
I didn't see anything play.
This is how much. One of my favorite. Maybe I just didn't hear it. Well, I'll play it for you again.
Hello there.
Oh, it's just really quiet. Okay. It probably did play. It's just really stinking quiet. Sorry about that. Hello there to you. Hello there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Here's the best one, my daughter.
Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Yep. All right. Bobby Lane Jr. Rock Stallone. Now the back straightaway, ready to go green flag racing once again as the pink fluffy unicorn dances on rainbows. Oh, I need to have meme streams. I really do. For iRacing, why not? Why not do some late night meme streams? O2.
We're going to have to get synced up.
Yeah, O2 34. Getting ready to pace trucks in. So here we go. We are going to be. What lap are we on? We're on 96.
Yep.
Double clicking on the 97. Actually, we're going to double click on the 97.
Yep.
Bobby Lane Jr. is the guy you have selected, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And they're getting ready to go green. So, right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Ow.
Good chow. Good chicken.
Here comes Scott on the inside of the 4 with a head of steam.
Big run, 34 there to the high side. 34 side by side, little door bang there. Peters trying to get around as well. Jones giving up 71. That's when he took his tires and fuel. But here comes the 49. Dudley to the bottom side. Daniel Lyle. 07. Daniel Lyle. Caution again. Ouch. And I'm like, I'm the lucky dog. Don't you hit me. Yep.
That'll ruin your night.
That will definitely ruin your night. All right. We're just going to back it up here from Daniel Lyle. And we got to see what happened. Yeah. They were 3 wide here. And let's go far chase one more time. 07 on the inside. Lyle is on older tires. Again, did not come to put her 20 on the inside. 07 there. 20, 07. It was on the 07. Or it was on the 4. Langford giving a room there. Rewind it one more time here, folks. The 07 to the 20, dropping to the corner. Now the 4 is coming down the lane. He's going to run tight here. The 07 comes up the lane, gets into the 4. A little net code there, but they were going to hit. And 4 goes around into the 20. Oh, 20's days ruined. Danny Jones. Dang it.
Spotter did not do his job.
We might have called that single monitor issues at some times, but, you know. If it's your birthday, well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. What is
Were you
this?
back on the lead lap after this?
No, no. But
Oh,
I am
wow.
your little rescue. I said, get out of my way. Move. Nah, I'm one lap down. I did want them to wreck again, though. I really did. I even told them, I said, y'all can wreck one more time. Because on the caution prior to this, I had come to pit road. I put tires and fuel in it and said, let's go. I fixed the last 10 seconds of damage I had.
Oh, so you're ready to go to the front.
Yeah. I still had a fast repair at the end of the race.
Oh, dang.
Yep. Didn't even use it. Just got it all fixed. Just rode around.
I don't like taking home fast repairs or tires or anything. I try using them up anymore.
iRacing said, hold on, you're not, you can't go yet. And then it said, oh, okay, here you can go now. I was like,
Get out of here.
I was like, I know I'm the lucky dog. Like, let me have at it. No big deal, though. It was a lot of fun to run the race, guys. It really was. So, like, can't even be mad. All right. And we will have a couple of laps. There were 5 to go. Excuse me. Yep.
Bobby Joe's up there with just a pack of hyenas right behind him waiting.
Mm-hmm. To let Jess go through the buttons. Pick her favorite ones again. We're live, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Thank you to everybody who is out there watching all the platforms. Make sure you reach up, hit that like button for me. It's a long way sport stream and do what we got to do. Thank you to all of you for having a great time. Again, oy, what great things.
Here's to hoping next week we don't have issues with SDK.
They better
Fingers
not.
crossed.
They better not. They had better not.
Well, Rock Stallone, baby. Didn't see a lot of him, but there he is, waiting.
Top 3 for him so far. Dudley's going to be in 4th. There is Kazenave. Here's the big thing here. Kazenave. So, Bobby Joe, again, sitting on older tires. I gave him a piece of advice here, and I said, you know, he was like, man, they're going to be coming for him. And I was like, well, who controls the restart? And he was like, well, the leader does. And I said, who's the leader? And he's like, I'm the leader. And I said, well, then control that restart.
Yeah, stack them up and wait for them to break as they're stacking up, and that's right when you want to floor it. Catch them sleeping.
It's the same way they do in dirt.
Absolutely.
14 to be to the outside, 49 ready to pounce, it looks like. Ace and Abe Dudley will restart together. Stallone way back there. This is where you kind of need to get this is why bunching the field up is a good idea, because this is where you get in the head of the driver ahead of you or the driver behind you, and it's a unique spot to be in.
Yeah, a lot of things can happen depending on what you decide to do.
Yep. Did you see Trump's shoe? Just saying. I don't even like to talk about politics, but Trump sold a shoe.
What?
I'm not kidding. A tennis shoe.
That's awesome.
To pay for his $300 billion thing.
It's an expensive shoe.
Yeah. Apparently it's sold out real quick. Green flag. 34th Stallone did not. Should have been up on Bobby Lane's bumper right there. He'd be battling for the 14, and 14 clears the 34. 2 laps to go. Final 2 laps of the race is Bobby Lane. Needs another section of laps. 14 there to deliver. Bobby Joe down to the bottom. 02, 14, 34. Here's the 49 getting up to speed. How about the 99 inside the top 5? Hey, 4 stuck 3 wide. 02, white flag waves. Final lap. 14, 49. Here's the 02, 34 all the way down to the bottom.
Ooh, he saved it.
Oh, baby. 02 up to block. Needs to block. Not going to. Whoa, 14 to the bottom, 3 wide, corner entry. 02 up to the 49, 14 to the bottom side. 02, 49, 3 wide for the win. On the high side, Kazanave, Dudley, Kazanave wins it. Dudley second. Bobby Lane finishes in third. How about that finish for you? A 3 wide finish for the win. Kazanave gets the victory here. Dudley, Lane, Robinson, Stallone, your top 5. Langford, all back here in 6th. What a great finish.
How do these two always have such a small margin of victory between the 49 and 14? That's the second week in a row they were that close. That is unbelievable.
A 6 1,000ths of a second last week, 45 100ths of a second this week. Or 45 1,000, so, almost half of a 100th there.
So next week we're starting Scott in the pits, right?
1 lap down, EOL, all at the same time.
There we go.
Dudley
He needs it.
Dudley giving a little bit of love there. And you know what? Scott just did everything right. He just played the patience game. Dudley ran hard and had a lot of drivers to run against him. That's what made that one that much more interesting. Folks, if you want to be a part of this league, there was a pinned comment. We're going to make sure that we get it posted again. That's the Discord again. They do have an iRating cap. But if you also want to join another league, Chop Shop Racing Series is looking for a few good drivers just like you. Make sure you go check them out. ChopShopRacing.net. That's one of our sponsors here at Super Sports. Thank you to BeefJerkyUnlimited.com, of course. Thank you to Noma TV. And, of course, all of our friends over at that's a good burnout. Sorry, I got freaking sidetracked by the burnout.
Like perfect circle.
Yeah. Dark Horizon Fishing. Spicy's out there giving us some love. Appreciate you, Spicy. Dark Horizon Fishing to book your Virginia Chesapeake Bay guided fishing tour. I encourage you to do it. Find them on Facebook. Of course, thank you to AlanTilleryAuto.com, Buchanan Resort, Little Rescue, all a part of the Heart to Heart family. Thank you to Heart to Heart. Ryan, thank you very much as well. What was your takeaway from this race? I know we got to be a part of it last night, but looking back at it now, what was your takeaways?
The biggest thing is Scott and Dudley, these two guys, regardless of where they start in the race, they always find each other. So I'm seeing a lot of guys pick up the pace and, throw their hat in the ring, as you will. So I'm excited for Atlanta, especially a plate track. And, it can even make some of the slowest guys faster. So it next week's going to be awesome.
Always a ton of fun to see what these guys are doing and the, just the stream, that they put on, the racing that they put on. I told them that I was so happy to see each of them be able to put the effort in, and it was good. Like I said, I ran with them last night because I like Chicagoland, and I just ran to run. I was out there running to run. I didn't want to get involved in anything, and of course, I got myself involved in that one issue, and and that's not where I wanted to be. Be competitive, but just go out there and just chill. That's all I wanted to do because I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't call the race, and I that would have been the second race in a row because we had the charity stream that we were supposed to be doing last night that just turned into a bad, it was just a bad ordeal. So But it turned into a great race and one I can get to go back and relive. And, I don't get to do that very often. So, which I can always appreciate. But this was a good one. And congrats to Scott and everything that he does, and congrats to the league. And that's the way I look at it. What a good time. Daytona's not until tomorrow, man. That's even worse.
I know. Yeah, dude, down here we got so much rain. The storm cell is literally connected from Florida all the way halfway through Mexico. I mean, it's going to take a while for that to push through.
Well, we may not be racing at Daytona tomorrow.
I mean, it's supposed to clear up afternoon, but I mean, you got to think they still got to dry that monster track too. So, right, they might be racing clear out into the AM if they get Xfinity going, and then the Cup Series. Who knows?
Right. Folks, y'all are awesome. Make sure that you tune in next week for these guys. It's gonna be a good time. It really is. Thank you to all the kind people out there that do what they do. Thank you for the donations to our Mission 22 fund. If you want to be a part of the Signature Esports crew as well, or family, whatever you want to call it, you want to help us grow, best way to do that is to like, follow, subscribe. And if you want to monetarily help us continue to grow, reach out to Ryan. He's gonna do everything. What he does it. Ryan's in charge of that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Art, and much love. Yeah, we need a big office. I say big office. We can't be continuing to run it out of my house or the studio, the photography studio, because it just doesn't work that way. But
I think your house is cursed.
Yeah, every time we do it here, I'm telling you. I don't know. Our neighbor lived really close to us. There's I don't know. He passed away a couple of years ago. It might be haunted. I don't know.
It might be just in there unplugging stuff on you. You know.
No, it's that same. It's the same issue. That we've seen it time and time again. We've had an electrician come out and take a look at our meter and our box, and I really think that Laclede has a spike going on every once in a while, and because of everything that's happening, we all our entire street here gets an issue with it. So I don't know. We'll figure it out, but it's all good. Thank you very much, folks, for watching, tuning in, and all the fun stuff that you guys get to see again. This will be good. We'll have fun with it. Thank you to all the sponsors for Heart to Heart. Thank you very much to everybody. Normally would be Super Late Models, but they're off this week. Dirt Series tomorrow. Truck Series Tuesday. We'll be back with Winston Throwback Series on Wednesday. Signature Esports Truck Series will be back on Thursday. Cup Series on Friday. Back to the doubleheader next Saturday. Reaper is finishing up their series. And then Sunday, back to the grind. We're back to lots of racing. So maybe with more to come. That would be the big key. We want to be continuously booking people because I do have commentators that I could give them work, and that would be cool. I want to let people use the skills that we're trying to help out with and try to teach and try to do. So if you folks are out there looking, we can probably fill some work with our brand as well. May not be all 3 platforms or all 4 platforms of live streaming, but it could be one. It'd be YouTube or Facebook, or it could be whichever. So eventually we'll be on TikTok. Eventually. And so we'll have all kinds of live streams going. It'd be really cool to have, different leagues on, be like, I want to be on Facebook, or I want to be on YouTube, or I want to be on Twitch, Oh, yeah.
It's going to be plastered everywhere. Everybody's going now.
I want them to. I want us to be. I want us to be one of the. You know, if you said, you know, if I'm going to recommend somebody, I want it to be me. I want to be the one turning away. I mean, I already do because I filled up the days, and I'm only one person, which is why I'm bringing on. I've brought on more people, and I'm trying to teach people how to do this stuff, and you know, and to try to help our name grow, with more voices and more people behind it. But the biggest thing is, you know, it's kind of it's tough for me to say, all right, Jason, you can relinquish some of your control to, because I never know what somebody's going to say, and you know,
Yeah, it takes a lot of trust.
hey, I don't know. Every time
You know,
I think about it, it makes me nervous.
I'm looking forward to coming back here next Saturday because, like you said, you know, being Daytona week, they were short some people. So I mean that's 10 cars that weren't even here. Plus, last night we had a couple guys from Chop Shop come in and hang out, and they end up enjoying it. And I think they're going to race with them next Saturday. So the field's just growing here. It's going to get, if it's not already awesome and entertaining, it's definitely going to be picking that up.
When you start adding new faces, that's when it becomes a whole different ball game. What it is. So not to be stealing people away from other leagues, but you know, if people see the value in a league and they join it from another league, that's what that is. And so they have value in this league. I think they're just now scratching the surface of their value.
Yeah, it'll be cool to see where this goes.
Gonna be a ton of fun. Ryan, much love, man. I appreciate you. We're gonna let these guys go.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me again.
Always, folks. Be good, be safe, be kind of one another. That's the biggest thing in the world that you can do. And because Valentine's Day is over with and NASCAR has begun, yeah, life is starting to get back to normal. It's really weird. SDK, fix your junk. So we can do this stuff live and let these guys actually have the live streams they deserve, because the leagues deserve it, the drivers deserve it. And of course, thank you to everybody for the new followers, new subscribers, new everything that is out there. Again, if you haven't done so, reach up, hit the like, follow, subscribe. Leave your comments down there. I want to hear about how your lives are doing. Don't even have to talk about the race. Tell me how you guys are doing. It's the best part of it. And of course, and always, we will see you in the next one. Peace.